How's it, everybody? Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Ikota New, and thank you guys for waiting for me to come back live. It's so good to actually see you guys here today. Did you guys ate well? Did you guys rested well? Did you guys have a good day at work? If not, I hope that today's stream will make your day a bit more brighter. That's a little bit loud. Golem, turn down volume to 5%. There you go. Oh, Boy Splatty! Oh my goodness! You've been subbing me for a whole year! Oh, thank you! Thank you so very much for supporting me for the past year, Boy Splatty. I am truly grateful. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? I am doing alright. I managed to get some things done here at home, and most likely I will actually go. I will actually have to leave the spot for a little bit, just so I can actually put the clothes in the dryer somewhere down the line later this stream. I hope that's a little bit of a disclosure that is there, chat. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? I am doing alright. Boy Splatty, it's so good to see you again, and thank you so very much for subbing me for a year. Now, I'm sure that you guys have seen the title down below of the stream. We are actually going to be working on more squishies. That is for those who pledge to me in my Patreon. Now, hold on a second. Let me just go grab this real fast. For those who definitely do need a refresher, I have a Patreon that acts as a tip jar, where you can actually pledge to me as little as just $1, so you can actually get the basic rewards. But yeah, it's another way you can actually showcase your support to the innkeeper, where, aside from subbing me in Twitch, I'm still trying to figure out how to reward those who will, sub to me in Twitch, aside from doing a potential art raffle for those who, for the tier 1 subs. But yes, for those who have noticed it, I have made more, I have done this since last week, and as you can see, these are the new rewards for those who get to pledge to me in tier 2 of Patreon, which is about as $5, and you can actually get yourself a much rounder plushie version called Squishies, which will be used as the upcoming throwable redeem. That is still in the works, because I am still trying to figure out how to make the sound effects proper, let alone I'm very peculiar and particular when it comes to which sound effect would actually fit well with this cute little orb that I designed. I mean, look at it! This little marketable thing! It deserves a sound effect that goes well with it. Russer Paladite, Retrofox, welcome back! It's good to see you again. You mean like this? Not really! Ow! That implies that it really hurts! I mean, with something that this small, you're gonna need something that is, with something this small, we're gonna have to make something that really, it doesn't have that much of an impact, or it doesn't hurt really heavily. So we're just gonna have to wait until, I'm still gonna find the right sound effect, and then afterwards configure all the sound effects, and then starting by tomorrow, we will actually see the new throwable redeems that'll be added into my Twitch. That is like the earliest I could promise for this. Okay, so now that one is actually out of the way, let's go straight to the podium, because we got a few more to actually design. Shall we? Oh! Hold on a second. Dave, hi!
Hello.
Busy at work?
Yes, unfortunately, work's got thrown me for another loop today.
You know what? That's fair. At least your presence here still matters. Sub to Mickey's Patreon so that you too can throw yourself at me. I mean, yeah, that is one of them. That is definitely a option. So yeah, we're definitely going to start deciding more squishies today, chat. And we have done Shad Squishy. We have done Bearwolf Squishy. We've also done Dom/Minion of East Squishy. And we also did Savage DM Squishy. No, we're not going into AFK Corner. We're not going there. I almost hit my finger in the wrong side of the in. Okay, let me actually make a checklist and let me make this list and checking it twice. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's see. Who should we add in next for this? I already have an idea who to add in next for this. They just showed up.
Hello.
Hello. You're about to be compressed. You have no say in the matter.
Can I at least get out of the jar?
Oh, right. You were there last time, and I did not take you out in time. Hold on. There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, crisis averted. So, let's go ahead and actually go grab, let's go here. Let's go here. One of these things is not like the other. There you are. Okay. You're about to be compressed. So, and you have no say in the matter. So, let's go ahead. Put this here, and we're gonna go straight to work. Okay. Now stay in there. No. So let's see. This is gonna be a really, really, really compressed version of your avatar for sure. Okay, so
Have compression.
yes. Okay, so
By the way, I made progress on the model.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
May have had a little too much fun with some of the expressions I'm gonna have.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you actually are. I'm glad that it's actually coming together. How many expressions do you have in mind for this?
Well, so far with what I've got I've got regular eyes, I've got angry eyes, I've got sad eyes, and then I've got tired eyes.
Oh.
And then I've got a bunch of different mouths that are going to work in combination with the eyes. So that gives me a lot of mix and match possibilities.
Well, I actually hope it works out because I know that when it comes to rigging, it's one thing to draw it out, but rigging is a whole different beast in the matter. I would know since being friends with Banks, I saw their layout and it's something else, you know?
Oh, I know. But I'm still gonna try. Darn it.
You know, I have faith in you. Let's see. I'm gonna have to pull out your wanted poster for another reference in my art style because. Okay.
I kind of put you through the ringer with that one, and I apologize again.
Well, yours and mine art styles pretty much very different. But I still try my best to make it work for your case.
Which I appreciate, by the way.
Thank you. Okay. What do you think of the hat so far for this one?
I think. I think. Hang on, I've got a view from the front that might actually make this a little easier.
Fair enough. Okay, hold on. Emerald Marine, hi! Ice Drake, hi! It's good to see you. Welcome back. Mind you,
Yeah.
Because this is a squishy, it's not as complex.
It's not going to be as detailed. I got you.
Yep.
There we go. I shared it from the front. It's in the sidebar.
Hang on, I'll be with you in a second. Let me just make the basis of the jacket, if you will.
And oh, darn it, my drink just ended.
Oh, crap baskets.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be lurking in your stream, and most of it's a little slow today, so
Fair enough.
I can work.
Okay, let's get out of that section there. Okay, I will put in the hair as soon as I'm done making the important details of the symmetrical part. That's a promise.
All right, cool. I will see you guys later.
Alrighty then. Have a good day at work. Let's see. Miki wanted Miki, that wanted poster of Jay is awesome and badass looking. Ah, thank you, thank you. Jay actually helped me out when it comes to certain details of it because it looks a little bit off-putting, but I am actually glad that I got artist friends who also helped me out where they could. Okay. Because I am just one person when it comes to designing behind, when it comes to the process of working with, I'm just one person when it comes to working, when it comes to doing the work behind, this model, the layout that you're seeing here. There's still some areas when it comes to, when it comes to my streaming parts that I, still got a long way to go. It doesn't, and besides, remember the old adage, and there's also the old adage, true, that no man is an island. So I am actually grateful that, when it comes to, certain aspects of art, if I actually am failing in certain things, I would actually ask help, I will actually ask the help of others, if you will. Because I know once upon a time someone who tries to do a lot by himself and it kind of fails miserably, and when he does get help, he actually treats them very, very poorly. I intend to not follow that person's example, because who does that, you know? Who absolutely does that to someone who claims as their friend? I may have to make Jay's ears for this. Okay. So, all right. Now that the symmetrical hold on a second. Hold on. It's a lot more pointed. Now that I saw the sauce. Okay, and let's also, actually, we may have to do this hat we have to do this hat all over again. Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about, and he burned us both. Oh yeah, 100%. He serves as a cautionary tale now these days, as well as a butt of the joke on certain cases. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, he does serve right now as a cautionary tale on what not to do as an author, what not to do as a collaborator, and basically a person. And I intend to try my best to follow those, and if I did end up making a mistake, I needed people to tell me in a gentle manner and a kinder manner, or words that I needed to hear, just so, you know, I don't end up making terrible mistakes like that person did. Okay. That is the one thing that they're basically good at ever since what happened. And I'm actually glad that there's some folks out there that are living the best of their lives after him. I'm glad that I'm also getting there too. Hello, Whirlwind. Hi, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need to make sure that hat is a little bit more pointed up. What is it with baseball hats that they always give me a bit of a challenge to do. They look deceptively simple when the reality is that, not really, at least for my case. I have a feeling it's a different matter for other folks. Soulfire, hi! Welcome back! I think I know who you're talking about. Also, hello. I'm actually glad that there's some folks here in my community who know what I'm talking about, and in a sense, still agree that he is in the wrong, and I'm grateful. I'm slowly getting better to a point, but healing is still healing after what happened is still something I'm going through. I think that almost looks good. Question mark? TM? Question mark? It's not so much of a baseball hat as much more of a trucker hat. Well, hats with this kind of brim is something else. Okay, I think that looks okay. I think that looks good. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, let's not have a stroke, Miki. We are anything but let's not have a stroke, Miki. Me and my perfectionism is still something I'm curbing. But yeah, alright. Oh, right. One more piece of the recipe. Glasses. How many plushies out there do I know that I've actually designed with glasses? That is a question, huh? Hold on a second. This does make me think. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It counts as goggles count. 5, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, 10. 10-ish plushies that has glasses. Huh. Miki, you kind of doomed us all. What do you mean I doomed y'all? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do, chat? You draw this for Jay and he's gonna make so many egg-related puns and yolks and it'll make a crack everywhere. I mean, I'm okay with that. To love my friends is to love them as they are, you know? Alright, now that should, keyword should, be the end of the symmetrical line of... Wait a minute, hold on, there's also the back hair in question. The front hair is one thing, but the back hair is a whole different, okay, hold on. Yep, there we go. I almost forgot about the back hair. Well, it's a good thing I caught it before in time, huh? Isn't it? Okay. Now, let's put you there for now, so we can actually make the back end of. So we can actually make the front end. That's where the symmetry kind of Let's see. First and foremost, he's got a sort of. We gotta decide the right bang. Let's try to follow a little bit of the plushie, and then we can actually, go from there, if you will. Let's see. Back hair was going to be big and fluffy. Are you okay when it comes to, Jay, are you okay that with this, the hair is a little bit minimalistic in terms of the fluff? Okay. Let's see, let's go ahead and put that there. Okay, let's see. I guess that looks pretty. Yeah, I guess this looks pretty okay. And, hold on, I just had a thought. Maybe, just maybe, let me get those ears, and I'll put them in a different layer for the, hold on, making something real fast in time. There we go. Just in case, you know? Just in case. Alright, so, let's see. Alright, now let's go ahead and, start doing some level of cleanup for this. Okay, now we're doing that there, we're doing that. Let's see. Now we're gonna do this. I just realized something. I know that there's going to be a Monster Hunter D&D game tomorrow. I mean, not Monster Hunter D&D game. What am I saying? My brain is not, my words is not all there. What I'm trying to say is that, I know that for sure there's a, I know that for sure that there is a Monster Hunter Wild stream tomorrow, but I'm starting to have a little bit of second thoughts on moving that to Friday instead. The reason why I'm having the little bit of second thoughts is because, Yareli Prime is going to be coming out tomorrow, and so I kind of want to actually give it a shot on grabbing that Warframe, if you will, because Miki really wants to get Yareli. Okay. How am I going to make this hair how am I going to make this hair? So, okay, we're going to have to start this from scratch. Well, if you play Warframe due to the content being released, go for it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and actually do that. Now, after all, this is a potato version of Jay, and we are definitely gonna make sure that it looks. Mickey, don't make me get the sign. He's reaching for it. Okay, sign. What sign? Okay, let me go. Let me think. Okay. I am pondering my noggin how to make the J Squishy work. Okay, I guess that doesn't look too bad. Maybe if we try lifting up that, line art of the Squishy up. And put this in a separate layer. I know it looks weird, chat, but trust me. There, bapped you with the sign. Huh? Oh! You're the boss side. Also, you're very welcome for the Squishy Bear World. You're very welcome. Now your friends can actually go and enjoy all the help. I hope now you can go ahead and share that to your folks. Layers are your flames. Yes, they are. They really are. They are a godsend. And I know that there's some folks who want to actually make a challenge on it, but I don't even know if I have the stones to actually make the I don't know if I got the strength to actually do those particular challenges where you draw in one layer, you know? Let's see. Let's see. That's not too bad. Oh no. Was the hat always looking that bad, or am I dumb? Okay. Maybe if we just smoosh it down just a smidge and see how that actually works. And I guess it's not too bad. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay. Besides, I also want to get myself get a little bit better when it comes to Warframe. Now that I've learned that there's the new updates that's coming out on the horizon. One which is also not only for, you know, your early prime that's recently gonna come out by tomorrow, but there's also a story related progression. And me who actually likes the story in Warframe, I seriously need to actually I am really looking forward to seeing more on what is happening since we saw the announcement. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's also not too bad either. Warframe it is then. I mean, we're just only going to be playing Warframe for just about 2, maybe 3 hours at that point. Besides, we may or may not get all of your early primes parts because I am most likely going to farm it instead of buying it. But I'm certain that we can still make it work. If not, we could also still enjoy Warframe by replaying one of the quests that you can access in that said game. And there's always been something I've been wanting to try out in terms of replaying it, if you're replaying some quests. Okay. That should be okay in terms of line art, right? I think that should be okay in terms of line art. Who knows? Okay, maybe we'll actually fix the back hairs again. Okay, and I see when you I see then little to no reason why you can't stream Warframe tomorrow. Aw, thank you. No, okay, wait. There we go. Okay. I guess that looks pretty good as is. So we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning up some of the inks. Hold on a second. That one looks a little bit slightly off. Okay. Oh. That one too, and that one too. Okay, where did the egg go? Oh, there's the, there it is. Okay. There we go. I guess that looks pretty good as is. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good as is. Yeah. It took us some little time to actually get there, but I think that looks pretty good. If you're having trouble with the hair, why not make it go past the hoodie? Maybe so, but gets my seal of approval. Good, 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 good. Okay, let's do some fixing, tweaking here and there, and because where's that little corner coming from? There. Okay, there. I want to throw him against a wall. Oh no. Like, can you imagine it though? That this thing can also be available to that this thing can could this thing be easy to recreate in terms of making it actually physical, if you will? Okay. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and start working on the colors. Can you paint with all the colors of the way? Why am I thinking of that movie as of late? Maybe it's because it's one of the few guilty pleasures Disney movies that I could ever think of. Yeah, I guess that might be the reason why. I know it's very, very in.
Hey, listen.
Yes, Jay. Actually, can you add some eyebrows? Huh. Well, do you want them really thick, or do you want them really thick, Jay? Let's see. The only time I actually got to add in eyebrows was for Shad's plushie for Unbreakable. So let me bring him back up real fast, so I can actually put in the closest thing to his iconic face. Not too thick, just enough to make sure. Just enough to make look more like my new model. All right. Let me take a gander on the reference real fast. Ah, okay. Let me see what I can do. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and no. Gotta make sure it's neutral as possible. There we go. There we go. What do you think of this one, Jay? So, let me put this in here real fast. Alrighty then. Okay, given that these are very simplified, let me see if I can, because they're basically hiding behind the hair. That's why. I mean, I kind of did this, it is kind of close, but it is something similar to when it comes to Unbreakable's, plushie. So, yeah. Okay. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you. That's glad. That's good. That's really. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So pants, shirt, hat, feet, and now then. Hello, hello, decals. My familiar friend. Okay. Hi, Mikoto, what are you doing? I'm doing alright. I am currently doing more squishies for those who pledged to me in Patreon. And right now, I'm doing the first of the squishies, which is Jay's squishy. But it's good to see you again. It really is. Okay. So, we're gonna put that there. Alright, I think that looks pretty okay. But first things first, there's only one way to tell if we got that J in his head accurate. Okay, judging from the looks of this, the J is a little bit off-centered, so we're gonna have to tilt it. We're gonna have to put it a little bit more to yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to move it. We're definitely gonna move it to the center a wee bit more. Okay, let's go ahead and move that there. After we make the star proper. Alright, that should look pretty good. Love the hammer you gave to Jay, that he gave to Jay in the wanted poster. It wasn't easy. I'm still trying my best to work with weapons where I could. So I'm actually grateful that Jay helped where he can when it comes to designing with the hammer. After all, he's the one who's behind the design. I don't usually put in weapons or other items into the wanted posters for the sake of making sure the ratio of the head fits well into the aspect ratio of the wanted poster. But I think it still works out. And speaking of working out, I think the J squishy is done. Yeah, I think that J squishy is done. So hold on a second. Let me just, can I just have a moment to...
Hey, listen.
Okay. Could you make my shoes white instead? The soles are white in the bottom. Oh, okay. Alright, there you go. Alright, that should definitely do for Jay's squishy, so... There we go. That's another squishy done. Now, who's next in my list of beans? Okay. Fraggle Coast. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ow! Hi, Wild! Nice to see your, usual entrance. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Who else needs to be done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ish. So we'll do his turn next. There we go. Alright. Do I even have any of his pin message? Apparently not. But this image does give me a bit of a clue. So we're doing Alan Peterson's next. So okay. We're gonna duplicate, put that there, and we're going to paste one of the references there, and this long and no pillow yet, you silly Wild. I've been here for a while. Well, to be fair, that's how I kind of. Well, to be fair, Wild, whenever you come here into the Paper Plane Inn, that's how you greeted me. It's kind of a Pavlovian response at this point. Anyways, next one here is going to be Alan. So, let me go ahead and get some water in my system first. I don't know how am I going to make the Thanos glove work on Alan's. Wait, why is the music stopped? Golem, why is the music stopped? Resume music. Okay, there we go. I think we'll try working on the simpler-ish plushies and then work our way to the more complex plushies. Now, on to Alan's Squishy, which will also use one of his headshot redeems for the sake of giving me a little bit of a boosty in terms of references. There we go. Okay, now let me go ahead and put that there. Well, I wanted to build up the points. You know what? That's absolutely fair. But pretty soon we are going to be seeing that new redeem coming in coming in very soon here in the paper plane in with these squishies. Just give me about roughly today and maybe tomorrow. Just give me about a day or later this week, if you will, and then the new redeems will actually be added into the streams. Here we go. This is going to be one of my most simpler-ish squishies, but I'm still don't know how am I going to implement the I don't know how am I going to implement the Thanos glove, but I'm going to see how he looks like without it first. Okay. Alright, that should look... Okay, that's not too bad. And given that he wears short sleeves, the sleeves will end right there. Make him wear it as his hat. Maybe, but maybe not. Who knows? Only Alan has the right call for that, and I don't want to do that to him. Let's see. Okay, that looks pretty simple enough. Well, now let's go see what happens if we try implementing the glove itself. Mind you, this is going to be very, very, very much simplified. It's not going to be the original sauce. It's still going to be very simplified for their sake. Okay. Oops. Okay, there's only one way I could actually fix this, bit. With a eraser that also comes with this. There we go. There we go. That doesn't look so bad. And we're going to clean that up. Oops. After all, this it with After all, given that this is Alan's, let's see. Okay. Oh, I know. It's not much, but... There we go. There we go. Now that actually sells the point. Who's my favorite Disney princess? Oh, so many choices. So many choices. So many choices. But if I had to make things a little bit easier for myself, Belle is definitely one of them up there for sure. Alongside with maybe it's because of me who's getting a little bit older as of late. Snow White is also getting up there in terms of one of my favorite Disney princesses. Because considering the fact that so much has been, it has been a lot in terms of how things are as of late, I am not really happy with how Disney's, the direction where Disney is going. Especially with the way how they treated their IPs, which makes the past me look feel incredibly so much pain. I just it's still because after looking at it some time again, boy, I can't believe that the live action Disney movie, the live action Beauty and the Beast movie was absolutely ass. It's horrible. It's all fucking horrible for sure. But also Tiana's definitely up there as one of my favorite Disney princesses because she is very relatable in a sense, you know? And other than that, let's see, who else is also one of my favorite Disney princesses? So far, those guys. I came from a classic Disney era, so it is something that so some of those movies hold deeply into my own heart. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jasmine is also... Mulan is definitely up there too. Because I remember growing up watching that movie and it was actually and it was so damn good. Alright, now we got Alan Peterson's plushie done. Well, Squishy. The boy still kind of stands. Okay. Alright, we've done Jay's. We've done Alan's. Now, let's see who else should we add it into the chopping block of Squishies. Alright. I did say that it is for the better that we work with simpler Squishies and start with simpler Squishies and work our way up. Who else is also in the easier spectrum? Oh, I know who. Okay. Worms are you? What of these things is not like the other? What of these things do not belong? One of these things is my go-to reference. Come down.
Hi, I am the reference.
Hi, but you're not part of my Patreons, dear.
Yeah. I too wish to be egg.
Yeah?
I want to be egg.
Okay. Yes, Arashi, you are going to be next to be compressed. You have no say in the matter.
This reminds me of Star Wars. You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Pretty much. Maybe that's something I should have actually that's something I should have worded a little bit better. Okay.
Just got out of work.
Oh, okay. Well, at least have a safe drive home, my sweet. Okay.
I will do my best. Can't
Good.
account for what the other people do, though.
Eh?
And yes, I have recovered the bones.
Good. Good. I've had worse. Yeah? Okay, first and foremost, we're gonna make the glasses so we have an idea on how it looks like on ya. I know it's something a little bit outlandish, but I have an idea, and Mickey is going to Mickey. That sounded wrong out of context. Anyways. Okay, so I know that I also said this to Chad. I'm also sharing it here too, honey. I know that tomorrow would have been the day we would actually do. I was planning to do more of Monster Hunter Wilds on Wednesday, and then we'll have Warframe on Friday.
Yes.
But Yareli Prime is coming out tomorrow.
Are you getting your Rally Prime?
No.
Or are you going to farm for your Rally
I am going to potato farm Yareli Prime. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Glasses.
That might actually work out for the better, because, there's a ladybug on my window.
Ah, don't kill it! It's good luck!
I know! It's outside, hun!
Okay.
I'm in the car.
Okay.
It just popped up on my window, like, hi!
Oh. Oh, suddenly
That
I've been
might
with my...
actually work out for the better, concerning the fact that in Helldivers, our attempt to push back the aliens has failed. They're now on the home world,
Uh-oh.
and apparently they now have bigger gunships.
Why are the devs giving them bigger gunships?
Because they want to cause us pain. And you've seen me. I've been grinding for days to make sure that didn't happen. You've seen me.
I have, but it raises concerns though. It feels weird seeing that I've made the glasses for Arashi, and he has eyes behind it. I am so used to seeing his PNG tuber avatar without them, so for the sake of not weirding me out, there you go. Okay, there you go. No, I can't. That's much better. That's immeasurably better. Okay. Now let's go ahead and try to fix this hat. I am currently working more on more squishies for my tier 2 pledgers. And I'm making myself a system that I will start with the simpler plushie. I'll start with the simpler designs first, and then work my way up to the harder designs.
Yeah, it's a matter of time management.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And given that Arashi has a very simpler template, this shouldn't take too long to make. But
It shouldn't.
But it is still very... But looking at these squishies, they really are stupid cute. Okay. It's only a matter of time that I'll finally add in the sound effect that I needed, and then add it into my Twitch, and then people will have new things to actually be thrown into my direction. Yeah, I still haven't decided what to be behind those thick frame glasses of mine. Right now, it's just an endless void behind the lenses. That is fair. That is fair. If I ever found out there's eyes behind them, that means something is wrong, and I think I've entered into a changeling location.
Like, not like this place isn't infested enough with the Fae.
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
What?
I'm drawing in the wrong layer the whole time.
Well done, hon.
You know what? I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. This is fine. Okay. Okay.
Yes, Common. I'm aware of the stoppage. But I thank you for trying to warn me.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mickey, get it together. You're in the final stretch. You're in the final stretch of this bean. Look at all these beans. You know, whoever is the designer behind Squishmallows, I want to hug him. I really do. Because these squishies are basically a nod to Squishmallows, if you will.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna turn off that because Arashi has two colors, monochrome. So would be very easy to and it could be, and it looks a little bit easy, but it's deceptively easy.
It just means the shadowing job is far more important.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what kind of art style is it called, but but sometimes I actually adore a good art piece where the shading is just black, if you will.
Monochrome?
Not monochrome. Like, it comes with color, but the shading is in black, you know? Like, full black.
Yeah, that is monochrome, hon. White and black. Unless
No.
you're talking like when it's a case of like either Sin City or the movie Wolverine, where it's just black and white with the exception of red.
No, honey, that's not what I meant. Look, let me actually go and let me go
Yes,
get Scissor
please.
Runner's art piece.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'd be the first to admit that I'm a pleb when it comes to art history and art styles.
Here we go. But there's still some areas that is just full on black. It's in let me just go ahead and showcase this to the chat. This is one of Scissor Runner's latest art pieces that she's recently made. And you can actually see that there's some areas in here that is in black, if you will.
That is metal as hell, and I love it.
Right? I just wish there's a I wish I know the proper name of this of the style, but
Maybe you got Scissor Runner herself?
maybe I'll ask a little bit later. All right, now let's go ahead and continue more on our potatoes. Oh no.
Let's.
dear. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. My
Did
towel's
you
over
not
there.
take Allegra?
No.
Well, there's your fucking problem.
I know I have a pill
Okay.
bottle of anti-allergens here in my office.
Maybe you misplaced it.
Ugh. There it is! I found the bottle! It's behind my tablet screen the whole day! Hold on.
Okay, chat. Chat. I need to ask you something. This is gonna be a favor of mine, an ongoing responsibility.
What are you doing?
You think you can do this for me?
What?
I need you guys to occasionally, whenever this one decides to start streaming, ask her if she's taking her anti-allergens. Because I can't do it all the time, so I'm gonna need to rely on you guys for a time, it seems. You think you can do that?
Ugh. Okay. Oh goodness, gravity. Ugh. Oi. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. Do I have to make a thing for Nightbot Fairy to make a reminder how many times I sneezed? Because such a feature does happen. Okay. Alright, so... There we go, and, okay. Snotty Innkeeper. Hey!
I mean, not wrong.
No. But, oh yeah, honey, when you get home from work, think you get put the clothes behind, think you could actually put the clothes, in the dryer?
Assuming you took the clothes that are currently in the dryer out.
No, they're in the wash right now as we speak.
Yes, but when I left, there was already some clothes that were in the dryer as well that we never took out.
What? Oh dear. Hey.
Likely wrinkled and such, and we'll need to go through a cycle for wrinkle care.
I'll take care of that, sweetie. I'll take care of that.
Thank you. And to answer your question, yes, I can certainly do that.
Okay. Okay, so, as soon as I'm done with Arashi's squishy, I'll go do that. Okay, so...
Dave's been awfully quiet. Is he working over there?
He is working.
Okay. Just making sure.
Alright. It's one thing to put Arashi in a full orb of black, but not in this house. Not in this house. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. As soon as we get to do this. Arashi is in the orb. I mean, what I'm trying to say is it would be very easy to make him as this one orb, this one void orb, but no, not on my watch, you're not.
Do we need to make the outlines especially thick in that case?
Thicken, or have them a little bit highlight, have them a little bit colored. Okay, so oh, almost forgot. Okay. That way I don't have to go have a stroke with this one. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And now let's bring back the color in full to see what this looks like. There you go. That looks much better. Alright. Okay, I know this is early chat, but we're gonna use this opportunity to have a 10-minute break. So, I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Stand up, stretch your legs. We'll be back after these messages.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go and get going here and actually focus on driving here because things are starting to pile up over on my end.
Oh dear. Well,
I'll be back.
Alrighty then. I'll see you guys in 10.
Take care.
Alright, we are back. Thank you guys for waiting. I think that felt a little bit longer, but I think I accidentally forgot to turn on the timer. But, at least we're here. Okay, so we have done 1, 2, 3 squishies so far. Now then, let's go see in our list. And, okay. Ow. Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay. And, oh. You just had to do that. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me go get this situated. Okay. Where is it? Ah. There. Okay, just give it 5 minutes. Just give it about 10 minutes or 5, and then everything should be back in order. So let me go ahead and start that right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually get to work when it comes. While that thing is still taking a while for it to restore, let's go see who in our list and see what needs to be done. I think I know who. Alright, it will be, okay, hold on a second. My nose is acting a little bit stuffed up for a bit. Let's see. We're going to choose you. Soulfire will be the next one of our plushie lineup today. Don't know how I'm gonna make this thing work, considering the fact that she, don't know how I'm gonna make, don't know how it's, okay. I think we can still make the plushie, with some draconic features the best as we can. So, let's go ahead and see what we can do from there. Okay. Okay. But we're gonna have to turn off the ears guide because that's not needed. Or is it? Okay. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Okay, and... oh. Okay, then... oh, no. Now we can turn off those, and we can actually work on the other features for our fellow dragon. Okay, Jay. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. Out of curiosity, have you thought of having a squishy base with a frowny face? I guess it's gonna depend on the character in question. Cause, I know that, I guess it's gonna depend on the character in question, whether or not, on how they're actually depicted onto their references. So, oh, and thanks for the head pat, thank you. But so far, I have yet to see a squishy with one that I've yet to see a reference that in tier 2 who has gone for with a frowny face on it. All of them is just full of smiles so far, so that is maybe it's somewhere down the line we might end up seeing one that will have a frowny face. Who knows? Okay, and
Are you alright?
yeah, that volume's a little bit loud. for some reason. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and tweak that. There we go.
Sorry about that.
You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, sorry, things are quite stressful on this end, so that's why I've been in and out.
That's absolutely fair, but are you sure? Okay. You sure you want to still be here though?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I want to be here.
Okay. Okay. I just don't want to get you in trouble. That's all.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. I'm here. Of course. I don't want my boyfriend to get into trouble because of me. Okay. I may have to make a whole new snout for I may have to make a whole new snout for yeah, I'm gonna have to make a whole new snout in terms for Soulfire's plushie. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and make the digits for the toe beans. Okay, I could see why if they suddenly get turned into an egg, or see themselves as an egg plushie. Pretty much. Honey, welcome home. Welcome home, dear. Hold on. There, you're okay. You're home.
I'm home.
Mm-hmm. Oh, careful. There, you're home. You're home. You're good. Yes, dear? Alright.
So I might be coming home early tomorrow.
Are you gonna help me out when it comes to farming your really or not?
I can help.
Okay.
Besides, after grinding for nearly three or four, possibly more days, and Helldivers trying to stop the squids from getting to Earth,
Uh-huh.
I think I can describe what I can only describe as combat fatigue,
You know what? That's absolutely fair.
or just burnout, maybe.
Well, it is gonna be Warframe tomorrow, so might as well just go use that day to, as a break from all the fighting for diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Democracy. Look, I'm not much into Helldivers, but I'm still
I know
wanting
that.
to showcase my support.
I know, and I appreciate the support, but diplomacy?
Shash? You know what I meant?
Zeno Susi?
You know what I
Is that what's going on here? Have you seen these things?
meant? Okay, well, let me go ahead and start working onto, I'm not sure how I'm going to implement the wings onto, Soulfires, but I'm gonna see to the best of my ability how to, add them into, the design. Okay.
Get this shit off me.
Okay, there we go. But I will say this, somewhere down the line, I am considering opening up shop once I finally got through with taking care of the more chunkier commissions, if you will. But just like before, I have to keep things a little bit simple. It has to be full details and flats for the commissions. Nothing more, nothing less. Cause I I'm still trying to test myself in regarding to see if I could get plenty of commissions done in time. And I kind of failed a little bit because I have one commission left from the roster, and that's Shad's, and I still am in the sketching phase when it comes to that. And that's also added to the fact I still have another chunkier commission that is requiring more of my time as of late. Especially since I made a promise to myself to get that thing finished before the end of May. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that doesn't look too bad. Alright, then that... Okay, everything should be back in order now, so... There we go. Now everything is... Now the inn is back to its normal self. All we have to do is wait. Okay, so... Let's actually lower the crest on this one a little bit smaller. Okay, and... Let's also add that. Let's also fix this one here. Okay, now what else needs to be done? Ah, the tail. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait, no, let's not cut this entire layer. Okay, this looks pretty good so far. Still going to have to be a round potato, though. There we go, there we go. Still looks a little bit goofy, but one which I still need to, we definitely still need to work on the snout in this poor thing. So, hold on. I know. Okay, okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm still working on it when it comes to drawing animals. But I think this looks pretty good. Oh, Soulfire! Hi! Welcome back! Welcome back! It's good to see you here. Okay. I guess that looks pretty okay. But what about you, Soulfire? What do you think? Okay, so... let's go ahead and, lower that. And, there we go. That'll have to do. Alright, now let's combine the inks. And we're gonna go ahead and start working onto the color. Which wouldn't take too long, considering this is also a simple plushie in terms of palette. Color palette, I meant. Okay. Okay. You alright, sweetie? Fair enough, sweetie. The snout's a little small, but otherwise it looks good. I guess we'll just have to, oh. I guess we'll have to make that thing a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, right, select the vectors in the area. There we go. What do you think? It's a little bit before, after. Before, after. How is that? How is that? Is it a little bit better than this time and than last time? Okay. Better. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that we actually checked that out. Okay. Alright, then, I guess that looks pretty good, so, I guess this looks pretty good as is, in terms of, for the plushie. Okay. Full fire. Oh no. I think my keyboard's acting up again. So there's a little bit of a warning there. Okay. So let's actually recap, if you will. Okay. So far, we had finished Jay's. We had finished Alan's. Then we finished up Arashi's. And now we finish up Soulfire's. Okay. That's
very nice.
That's 4 plushies done. Squishies done so far. Now let's go see who else needs to be done. I guess we are now entering into Squishies with harder designs. Now, I think I know which one to pick from from these last ones. Where is... Aha! There she is. We're gonna... This time we're gonna use Lunar Warlock's squishy. And what better way to do this but with Avantika? And let me also get my my plushie out too, so I can also have an additional reference. Okay, H-I-J-K. There you are. There we go. There we go. That is good. Now it's Avantika's turn to turn into a potato. Okay, but first and foremost, we're gonna work with the symmetrical, we're gonna work with the symmetry first. Okay, so... Then we're gonna work with you. Are you okay, Cinta? Yeah, you sound exhausted.
It's just that Tiki. You know the guy who does the animations, Marcus?
Excuse
One
me?
with the sirens.
Oh!
Yeah, I do that new one. He's funny.
Okay. Okay, I guess that looks close as is. Then we're gonna work with that. Okay, and wait, hold on.
Hello.
Oh, hi Jay, welcome back.
Hello. I return. I was given an early lunch today because I got a coaching session later, so that's gonna be fun.
A what session?
A coaching session.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Wait, why are you back in the jar?
Why am I back in the jar?
I don't know, and that is weird. So I'm getting you out there. There you go. Okay. Okay,
Did
so
you press the control V in OBS or something?
I think I must have done something at OBS.
Yes. But yay, I'm free.
Yes. Okay.
Anyways, I did some more work on the model.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm actually working on it as we speak.
Hey.
I love working on every individual hair.
But yeah, that's good. That's the thing that's kind of scares me a little bit from trying to draw my own model because there's gonna be so much cutting involved in terms of the hair.
Yeah, but at least your hair is a little bit more simplistic.
Maybe, but there's also the added factor: how am I going to make it work? Considering my hairstyle is a lot different compared to other VTubers out there.
Hey, just gives you a chance to stand out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, heck, I'm doing like 3 different hairstyles, and that's just for the regular kind. I'm actually working on a different hairstyle for my hat, and one without it, so...
Oh.
I'm also going for an alt where I have my hair tied up at some point in time, but that's gonna be later down the pipeline.
Oh, no wonder no wonder the eraser is a little bit wonky. I used the wrong eraser.
Oh, that would do it. That would do it.
Avantika, let's see. Avantika has a flower necklace, but I'm gonna use how I did. I'm gonna go for the rule on how I designed mine, and just make it just one flower that's sticking out there, if you will.
Yeah.
Which still sells the point home on the necklace that is in Avantika's neck.
Yes. Yes. And also simplicity.
Yes, that is the idea when it comes to the beans. Hold on, I'm going. Huh?
Melanie wants to know what I would be as a D&D class. I guess the lazy answer is a bard.
Yeah. All right.
But not like the horny kind. More like the actual performer kind of bard.
It'd be like that though. Because yeah, you can actually have different iterations of bards, but aside from the classic, you know, like being a musician, you can actually have a bard that is actually one focuses on painting, one focuses on dance.
My case will probably be focused on art and theater.
Let's see. I just can't wait for today's session for the isekai game that I'm a part of. Well, to be fair, it's not really called that. It's not. It's a yes and no kind of answer. This campaign that I'm a part of takes place in the same one where in the same setting where I played as Rose, but ever since we actually take care of the big saga, if you will, which is the giant saga that I'll call it, Savage wants to do a side campaign that takes place in the same world, but in a whole different area where it's kind of is what I would best call it as the Gem Archipelago, where people who came from the who also got isekai'd in are in this place, but it's a very urban fantasy like place. But to be fair, when you have a land that's been powered with psychic energy, what to be fair, the land is filled with it. It's possible for that because it's created by the gem dragons, which are known to have psionic abilities. And most of the technology there is run on psionics, so yeah. Okay, so it is there I actually got to play as Perla, when one of the D&D characters that I've made for a good few years now, but I never got to play as her, and I finally did. So it really is it really does feels great that I got to finally play a character that I had designed. But I'm not sure now if Valor Bard is the one that suits her best.
Oh yeah?
Well, the Valor Bard is what came out, is a classic, is one of the classic, subclasses of Bard. One that focuses more onto defense.
I wonder what kind of subclass I'd be as a bard.
Well, okay, let me, how do I help thee? Let me count the ways on subclasses out there. Okay. Because Bard has a good chunk.
It's not like there's a College of Theater, right?
Well, let's see. There's College of Creation, which you could actually have a song of creation to bring objects to life or create them out of nothing, or create out of air. And there's College of Eloquence, where the bard, where the best bard ever bard, where basically becomes the Phase 2.0, if you will. That's what Violet is. College of Glamour, which does support and charm effects, and it also is one of the great support casters out there. Lore Bard is a classic where it actually where it doubles down the Bard core features, but you also have more magical secrets, more expertise, and more support options. Spirits Bard is where you commune with the spirits of the dead and empower yourself and your allies and defeat your enemies. Swords Bard is a martial bard, but a flashy martial bard. Valor is where you have martial capabilities to the bard, which, includes medium armor, shields, martial weapons, and an extra attack. And you get Whispers Bard, which is done well with deceit, infiltration, subterfuge, and psychological warfare.
Rogue Bard.
Think of it as a rogue but bard.
If a rogue got an arts degree.
Yep.
Yeah, don't know what I would be, honestly. I feel like
Eloquence Bard might be the next best option.
I'm gonna say College of Eloquence, College of Lore, and maybe College of Valor would probably be best for me. If I were to play as my character.
Mm-hmm. Hey, whoo! That was a good stretch.
I mean, the whole thing that I've set up with my character is that he's a guy who likes to wear costumes in theater, and he carries a big mallet that he found outside his theater.
Yeah.
Pretty simplistic, honestly.
Oh yeah, 100%. And nothing's wrong with simple.
Well, I never said there was.
Oops.
And honestly, you get so many VTubers out there that get overly complicated with their lore. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just not for me. In my opinion, having a simple idea makes a character more memorable.
There's nothing wrong with my lore at all as a VTuber. It's perfectly fine, yeah?
See, See, your lore would apply to certain different, a different flavor, if you will, because you're the kind that has people asking questions, and you've got like this whole mystery built up, which is just as fun.
Yes, dear? Hold on a second. Let me tend to the spouse for a little bit.
Okay,
What is it?
there we go.
No, what are you doing? Don't keep me pinned here. I know you want to keep me... Aw, sweetie. Sweetie. Here you go.
I think it sounds like he's had a long day.
He has went through a long day, and I just wrapped him, and I used my shawl that I crocheted to, well, place on his lap. Oh, turn off the light. There. Is that better? Yes. I still have enough light, dear. Don't worry, everyone. Steve is okay. He's just currently lying down on my daybed, and he's, just need a little bit of a rest. But he's okay.
Sounds like he's had a long day. I hope he's well.
I hope so too. I hope so too. But I'm just happy that he's home.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this looks pretty okay. No, hold on. We're still gonna work on Avantika's bangs. But yeah, I guess
Splatty is correct. Splatty is correct. Chat makes your lore more chaotic.
pretty much. I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. That I also have my own supplement of lore that is yet to be revealed out there. While at the same time, some stuff that happened here in the end just became lore in its own self. I mean, there's still House Gremlins lore that is a mystery in its own self too. Okay. So let me go ahead.
Okay. Well, so far progress is progress.
Yeah? Oh.
I'm gonna share in the sidebar again.
Alright. Oh my goodness! Hey! Raiders! Welcome to the Paper Plane Inn! And thank you so very much for the raid! Thank you!
Also, do I spy a hammer?
There we go. Thank you, Nerdcast. Thank you so very much for the raid. Thank you. I hope you actually had a good stream today. We are currently designing more Pals the Plushies. I mean, not Pals the Plushies. There's wrong series. I should definitely bring that back. Well, I'm designing more Squishies when it comes to my people who pledge to me at Patreon, if you will. It's where it's going to be the upcoming new throwable redeem system that would be implemented as soon as I got a good chunk of them. And yes, Artsy, I'm currently making Lunar's plushie. I mean squishy. So
Okay.
yeah. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Let me actually make that hair a little bit more expanded.
Which, by the way, chat, basically what our innkeeper is working on is she is working on a new throwable redeem, which means we will be able to throw these fun little thingies instead of just pillows like this.
Yep, but they're much softer, squishier compared to pillows, which is going to make a very cute sound effect. I'm just currently still working on which sound effect would suit well for the bill. But until then, we're currently designing more of the squishies, and actually, I'm actually glad that that's slowly coming together.
Yes.
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 I can throw Lunar? Awesome. Yes, it's a redeem that would cycle through some plushies that's currently in my inventory. But yes, it is possible to throw in Lunar.
It will also be possible to throw yours truly.
Oh yeah, 100%, because I made the first squishy. Okay, I'm peeling back the curtain real fast, so it's gonna look so it's gonna look weird. I am currently still testing out the squishies, and I've made this. This is what the upcoming redeem is going to look like. Observe. See? I am still working on it. I'm making the squishies sound just only the squeak noise instead of a Photoshop sound when it comes to the impact too, because squishies are meant to be a lot more softer. So yeah. Pulling and now I'm putting that back. Okay. Oh dear, Jexo, are you okay? Have you fought Mitsune? Because, okay, hold on. I got a bottle of lesser restoration right here. Okay? So, make sure you actually take that. It's gonna cost about 10 silver for using this. Okay, so let me go ahead and also add in the flower on Avantika's head, as well as the hair braid, because it's not Avantika without those two key elements. Okay, and let's look at Niui's plushie real fast.
There we go.
Okay, so like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm good. Just sick and all. I've always wondered, when you play your characters in a campaign, do you plan what subclass your character will be before hitting level 3? Pretty much. I plan ahead on what characters do I actually have in mind for this campaign, because depending on what you bring to the table, it will be very helpful a lot when it comes to the group dynamic and how they would actually help out when it comes to certain scenarios when it comes to the game. I picked Eloquence Bard for an example back when the Mario D&D campaign was still a thing. I picked it because I want to try my best to be the voice or the face when it comes to certain situations that the party will most likely have themselves at. And I also want to test out the Eloquence Bard because it is one of the stronger face subclasses out there. But as time kind of goes on, the situation has to shift because without a proper support, most of us are kind of struggling in the early sessions. So I decided to pick a subclass. So I decided to multiclass a little bit into Cleric, and it took some level of time to find the right subclass of Cleric that fits Violette very well. But with Dom's help, we were able to compromise and use a homebrew subclass, which is the Beauty Cleric.
Which is a very, very nice choice on your part, I should say.
It's still something I am working with, but it does suit Violette so much. Let's see.
There we go.
Okay, we're going to have to. Okay, I'm going to have to turn this into blue here, just so I can see this properly. Okay. Violette has a wonderful communication skills and the same as singing. Great choice. Violette is the captain. Cleric fits so she can heal her teammates, but Beauty because she's a fashionista and shimmers. Pretty much. I mean, I had to go through a lot in figuring out what to bring to the table for the Mario D&D campaign because my knowledge with Mario is not the best. And
That's why I tried to help as much as I could.
pretty much. But then I actually remembered that Bowsette is a thing, but I decided to actually be for the sake of Jay's server to be a little bit I had to hold a lot of things back. I'm gonna be very honest, and Jay, I'm honest too. I am a person. I am a person who likes dirty jokes. I draw not safe for work art. I can be very crass, but I did it. But I did the best I could to hold back and also compromise a lot for the sake of my other friends.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate everything you did to make sure that everyone had a good time.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't want to be that idiot. And
if I may be so bold,
Yodel.
I dare say you've honestly carried yourself really well in the campaign, even in bits when the dice weren't exactly on your side.
Huh? Yeah, wait, seriously?
I'm just saying. I think despite everything that happened, all the drama that happened during the story, you carried yourself really well, and I want to say that I'm proud of you for it.
Oh. Huh. Thank you.
Yeah, and honestly, I really do hope that we can get back to that campaign soon.
I truly do, especially since we're right there in the climax of the story. It's right there. It's right zipping. It's right there. It's right there. It's Mickey, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. You're okay. You're in good company. You're okay.
Yeah. All I can say right now is we're working on it. And I look forward to when we can come back to it.
100%. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold up. Zoom in. Oh, Vantika has gradient horns. Okay, good enough to know. So that is something we should definitely keep an eye out for that.
Nothing an airbrush can't help.
Nope. So we're just going to. Okay. I know it's got, some artists would say it's a little bit grody of me to use the paint bucket, and you know what? That's entirely fair. But sometimes I had to use the paint bucket in order to make my job a little bit faster.
Yeah. Besides, I can think of worse things than using a paint bucket.
Yeah? Wait. No, wait. I don't want to find I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. There's some things in this there's some mysteries in the world that maybe it's for the better that I don't.
Listen.
There's lots to see in this life. Not wasting it here.
For Violet and for Violet, Loki and Button for after the ball I meant, did I hear nah, I think for the same I think what's going on with the latter, it's more of a slow burn, an incredibly slow burn. The former though.
Let them enjoy their relationship, darn it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like what happens between me and okay, this happens between me and my for my character Rose and her significant person Carver. In this isekai game that I'm a part of, if you will, Rose had a hard life before she got isekai'd into Valen, the name of the world that our party got sucked into. She was once a top model, one of the top models of that world setting, of the world setting of Earth, before she lost just about everything. An incident in her modeling career had made her lose her job, and it doesn't help that she got filed for divorce by her ex-husband who left her for a man. So Rose really had no one left, if you will. And so when she got isekai'd into the new world, yes, she was actually flabbergasted about this endeavor, but by accepting this, it gives Rose the second chance that she's always wanted on restarting her life, and it was for the better. Cause she then eventually does meet the love of her life, which is Carver. Who happens to be this dude, if you will. Mind if I go and digging the hole of... There you are, Carver. There you are. This
There
dude.
he is. There he is. Big man.
He is a big man. I mean, allow me to demonstrate Rose and Carver's together, if you will. And mind you, Rose is 5'9", the tallest you can actually get for a top model back on Earth. And yeah, she and Carver actually did get to know each other, and they actually did fall in love. However, Rose was obviously worried about this prospect because she's just scared of getting hurt or abandoned again. But Carver proved wrong otherwise, because he learned from his father, Corvus, who has the gift of foresight, and if you will, that he would eventually meet the one woman who will actually help him out who would actually help him out and be his future queen, which is Rose. And meeting Rose, he finally understood what his father meant. Rose was still worried about the prospect of getting hurt again. That she also asked Carver that if he actually has any ever thought of men or desires men, which he did say no. It gave her the relief that she needed. And time again, after they finally became official, Carver proves that he is a capable partner for Rose, just as much as Rose has proven herself to be a capable partner for him. Eventually, after some tragedy happens when Corvus died, Carver would take his place and become the upcoming king of the giants that they were trying so hardest to bring the people together. And Rose will be tasked with the hardest job of all, to be his queen right by his side, which Rose does accept. There was a point in the story where she does try to go back to Earth and try to actually talk to her ex-husband one more time, because he did basically disappeared on her before she actually get to say anything. And I wish it did actually ended a little bit better for a conversation for the final closure, but the bottom gist is that even when she talked to him in a dream, he still doesn't treat Rose perfectly well. She tries talking to him and he didn't say anything. It's like talking to a wall. And I always hate it and believe me, when someone doesn't try to give you a time of day or listens to you and actually respects you enough to actually do that, it is talking to a wall, and that feeling absolutely sucks. So,
Indeed.
Rose was emotional, angry, but anything she said to him, it didn't go through. But she did manage to say her piece in that dream, that she actually is leaving for a better life, and that the man she fell in love, who will become her husband, is waiting for her, and there's nothing else left for Rose to actually say. So she said her piece, which is her way of having her own closure, and that was the last time she actually saw him, even if it's a dream. And eventually, a week later, she and Rose and Carver did eventually got married, And therefore, Rose became the new queen of the giants, alongside with Carver, who's the new king of the giants.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh no. Alright, my lunch is over. I'm gonna have to leave.
Alright, you take care now. Thank you for coming.
Of course, see ya.
See ya. Alright, now that we've done Avantika Squishy, the Avantika Squishy, aka Lunar Squishy, let's see who else is needed to be done.
Looking nice.
Thank
Also,
you.
I have enough work.
Okay. Alright, who else needs to be done? I think we can work now onto the harder harder squishies. And let's go with Asra's squishy. Ah, I remember now. Someone once told me, have we ever done a squishy that has that is not that would have a frowny face? I think we have a idea now. So let me go ahead and put you there. Duplicate that. And now let's actually get to work on this. Are you okay, honey? Alright. I'll take that's not really, so I'll let you,
Wait,
that's
was that
okay.
for me or Steve?
For Steve, because he's currently laying down on my day bed. Okay, okay, I am going to see what I can do when it comes to... Honey? Are you alright?
Just very tired.
Oh.
And I think we're getting the beginnings of a migraine.
Oh shit. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it here, chat, so I can actually go and take care of Steve. Honey, it's okay, because you're clearly, having a migraine. I'm gonna make sure that you're alright.
Could just take a break.
Yeah, best you.
That
get
may be
that
true,
sorted.
that may be true, both of you, but it is getting close to 5, and soon I need to go and start making dinner, and, let's go see who we're gonna go and raid. Holy shit, Jeff McBiceps is back? Oh, I haven't seen that dude in a long-ass time. So, let me go ahead and make the raid message real fast. I haven't seen that dude in a long time. Jesus. I thought he quietly retired. So, let me go ahead and make that, and let's go raid Jeff, if you will. He's currently playing Minecraft as we speak. So go ahead and give him plenty of love, chat, for me. I truly do appreciate that you guys came by here today and actually watched the watch the stream. I apologize that this kind of ended a little bit abruptly, but important things must be done in the background, and I need to go and tend to Steve. But until then, I hope to actually see you guys tomorrow, where we actually go play some Warframe, and the Monster Hunter stream will be taking place on Friday. I hope to actually see you guys there. May you all have a good night. May you all eat well and rest well. And I'll see you guys next time in the Paper Plane Inn. Take care!
Good night, everybody.